Namaste viewers, welcome back to our channel where we explore Hindu, cultural and religious practices. Today we look at a topic that is so important in our dharma that it deserves discussion, and this is the concept of Shraddh. If you have watched my video, Life After Death, Journey of the Soul, then you will know what happens to our soul after we depart this material world. When we do, our loved ones perform the final rites as prescribed in the scriptures. Therefore, we must be mindful that Shraddh is only observed after the first year of death, since the rites after death include all that is needed for the first 12 months. In my video, I explain what happens as we get to Yamlok. When we arrive at Yamlok for judgment, and until we reincarnate or attain moksha, the concept of time for the soul changes so that 1 year on earth is 1 day for the soul. Every year that we do the Shraddh ceremony, we give them their daily food and water that is unavailable in their realm, and without this offering, we cannot obtain their blessings. The ceremony, as well as nourishing them, also gives them the energy required to move to the next realm, and if they cannot do this, their soul can come and trouble us. Often we can see this in people's lives where no matter how hard they try, they are unable to obtain success or peace. This can be because they do not have ancestral blessings. Unfortunately, this doesn't just show up in our lives, but can also show up in the lives of our children and grandchildren's horoscopes as a specific combination called Pitrudosh, meaning ancestral affliction. In Hindu Dharma, there are 3 rins or debts that one must repay to live a happy and fruitful life. These are Dev Rin, Rishi Rin, and Pitru Rin, which are debt to God, Guru, and ancestors. These debts are because God has given us life and sustenance, Guru has given knowledge, and our ancestors have toiled to be able to create a family lineage, and we owe our existence to them. The importance of these rituals is mentioned in the Garud Puran, Vayu Puran, Agni Puran, Matsya Puran, and Markandeya Puran. In verse 7, 10, 22 of the Srimad Bhagavatam, when Lord Narasimha slays Hiranyakshipu, the Lord turns to Prahlad and says, Kuru tvam preta krityani pituhu putasya sarvashaha madanga sparsha nenanga loka nasyati supraja. Your father has been purified just by the touch of my body at the time of his death. Nevertheless, it is the duty of a son to perform the after-death ceremony for a father, so he may be promoted to a planetary system where he can become a good devotee citizen. It is generally considered the responsibility of the eldest son to perform Shraddh after parents have left this earth. But if done with sincerity and devotion, it can be performed by son, daughter, and the other people you see below. Anyone from the 7 generations of that lineage can perform it. Anyone after 7 generations but belonging to the same Samanodak, i.e. relatives on father's side, can perform it, as can a disciple, priest, friend, and son-in-law. There are 2 times of the year we can perform this ceremony, but we need only do 1. The first is on the person's death anniversary, known as the annual Shraddh Tithi. It is very important to note that this is not based on the Gregorian calendar, i.e. if someone departed on 1st December 1986, their death anniversary is not on 1st of December every year. We use the lunar calendar, so in this example for 2023, it will be December 13th. This can easily be looked up in a Panchang, online by searching for Shraddh Tithi, or asking a priest or astrologer. The other time is during the Shraddh period as shown below. Typically we would do it on the Tithi they passed away, but this isn't observed as strictly, especially if we're doing it for multiple people. So it's often done any time during this period, or on Sarva Pitru Amas, which is for all ancestors. Of all the rites and rituals we observe in our dharma, this is by far the most important and should not be skipped. If you are unable to do it yourself, please reach out and we're able to book this for you if you contact us at www.thejyotish.co.uk. Thank you for listening, and I hope you will observe this ritual and give your ancestors the nourishment they deserve. Have a great day and see you next time.